I am typing, my guy. I am typing. But now I'm done. In time. Snormanda actually coming out here with the Inkling. It's like this guy has 1,000,000 characters. Or at least he got 3. And that's quite a lot, you know. I have a lot of trouble maintaining 2 characters. I have a lot of trouble maintaining 1 character, really. But I do like to play a lot of characters, so I definitely love it when other players do as well. And of course they, you know, are significantly good with those characters. And so far I have not been disappointed by any of Snormanda's characters. Let's see if his Inkling is just exciting. And you definitely get the pick, you know, because there's going to be a lot of aerial usage. And there's going to be a lot of projectile usage. And that crazy initial dash with the Inkling inked, you know, where he becomes a squid. It's super good for dashing underneath things. But it looks like Metal Blade actually covers enough ground to hit them in their initial dash. So I suppose the Megaman should be using a lot of Metal Blade in this particular matchup. It looks like Loading has already figured that out. There come the pellets though. That's nice, that's nice. He's using a lot of forward smash nowadays. I thought it was maybe just a thing where he used it against Ike a lot because of Ike's horrible recovery. And he did probably use it more than usually against Ike. But I feel like he's also been making a little bit of extra use of it in other matches. Whoa! Whoa! Okay, was that the crash bomb or just straight up the knockback from the hard knuckle? I don't know, because he still had a bomb on him. So clutch play right there by Loading. He's gonna take the first stock. And we actually saw the patch coming into play there because Snormanda caught Loading at a 100 with the roller. And Loading was actually able to mesh out before Snormanda came back with the smash attack. So that's interesting. 2.0.0 already doing its work. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, yeah. So, thing is... Okay, air shooters just taking him off. I was a little taken aback by that. I was about to say that if you get the bury with the roller, up smash will only knock people out of the ground if they are lighter or the same weight as Mario. And Megaman is definitely heavier. So if you use up smash on him when you've buried him, you need to make sure that it is not just the initial hitbox, but also the explosion hitbox on the up smash that will actually connect. Because as we saw right there, he used it a little bit too far to the side, where only the setup hitbox, you know, the connecting hitbox hit Loading, and he just stayed right there in the ground, which allowed him to live and get the air shooter kill. So that's actually kind of a big deal. Loading looking pretty comfortable so far, even though this is definitely the biggest challenge he's had in bracket so far. But oh my god, what was that mega upper? Loading, man, like sometimes he just kills and it comes absolutely out of nowhere. I don't know what's up with that. I don't. So it's a 1-0 for Snormanda. Updated the scoreboard. Yeah, me too. That's crazy. That's crazy. I do think if they retain the mechanics from Smash 4, then there might be an explanation for that. So in Smash 4's Yoshi's Egg Lay, you had to mash out, but you would always do the input you pressed first during mashing. So if Bury works the same like that, and I don't know if it does, but if it does work like that, then you could press the jump as your first input and then mash like crazy, and you would always just straight away get a double jump, which is probably the most harmless mashing you can do, or at least the most harmless move you can do out of Bury. I know, Neertje. I appreciate your help, but I have a little bit of faith. I got it now. I got it. And again, if anybody new has joined the stream, be sure to tweet it out and share it with your pals on Discord. Let's get a nice and active chat going. And if you do appreciate Super Smash Bros. Ultimate in Europe, and you appreciate weekly content, and you appreciate the moral satisfaction of supporting the grassroots people bringing you the content and keeping the scene alive, then make sure to hit that subscribe button. Because, you know, money doesn't grow on trees. The boys put a lot of work in it. And it would be nice if they were compensated a little. You know? We definitely haven't hit the big numbers of the Americans yet. But with your support, we can keep going. And we might be able to get Europe there during the Smash Ultimate days. This might be the game, ladies and gentlemen. Smash Ultimate might be the game where we catch up to the rest of the world. We can only do it with your support. Anyway, neither of these guys are going to be supporting each other because they are fighting to the death here in Winners Finals of Net Battle Series number 9. Loading up 1-0. Snormanda switching to R.O.B, which is understandable because he handled Debo like a boss using R.O.B. So maybe he can do the same to Loading, you know, it's not such a strange thought. But Loading is definitely, I think, a tier of player above Purple Debo right now. And he is showing it with these air shooters. Okay, we got edge guards coming out from Loading. Slash Claw is going to be late. Great air dodge by Snormanda. But sometimes, like, when you're playing versus Loading, it feels like there is no neutral state. There's only his advantage and only your advantage. Sometimes that's what it feels like playing Loading. But we've got 100% on Loading. Snormanda is doing pretty good, catching up. Still, it was Loading who took the first stock, so he's got his work cut out for him. Sour spot forward smash, but can't be too salty about that because the only thing that is really gonna bust through Leaf Shield right there is gonna be forward smash at max range. Of course, if you're on the sweet spot, you want to hit him nice and close. Crash Bomb connected on Snormanda. He has the shield and he gets punished by the Slash Claw. Of course, it's very easy to shield poke in this game, especially with multi-hit moves, so that's what happened right there. You know, you get the shield damage from the Crash Bomb, and you get a single hit of that Slash Claw in between somewhere. But Loading should be nearing his final moments. If Snormanda can get a grab, that's game. Or not game, I should say stock. Crash Bomb connected, nowhere for him to go. And Loading, it looked like he flipped the edge guard, but he's still gonna get a Slash Claw regardless. But R.O.B is pretty heavy, so he did not die. So I guess Loading flipped the edge guard after all, because he did not get the reward he otherwise would have got. Gyro coming out, just missed. Just missed. Snormanda with the shield. Forward tilt trading with the middle hit of the Slash Claw. Fortunately not the last one for Snormanda. And Loading has actually hit over 207%. This can only mean one thing. And that's that Snormanda has a little bit of trouble forcing the kill. 220. There's the Crash Bomber, but Snormanda just fell out the Crash Bomber. I don't know how. I guess they still didn't properly fix that move. But he did get the grab, so that's nice for him. Evening up the stock count, but with 150% versus 0. Snormanda, man, he's got a lot to come back from. And now he is a full stock behind as Loading gets the Flame Blade. Here come R.O.B combos, down tilts and gyros. Look at the damage, and he finishes off with a forward smash to boot. Woo! That's the damage. Those are the combos I like to see from R.O.B. So crazy, man. You got the Nairo. You got the gyro knocking Megaman back into R.O.B, and then you got R.O.B shoving him back with the down tilt, man. Leading into a lot of damage. Crazy amount of damage here, really. Oh, and the shield break! That's the other side of the story, man. Woo! Hard knuckle. But I said before, R.O.B is a very heavy dude. It didn't even knock him off the bottom blast zone. So I definitely like what Loading tried there, but you know, Snormanda didn't give up, activated the thrusters and made it back to stage. And another Mega Buster. Like I said before, man, it seems like Loading has been using a lot of Mega Buster recently. And the Slash Claw is gonna do it. That's a 2 stock for Loading as he advances to Grand Finals.